you tell people who believe that President Trump is going to be reelected? They don't want him to be reelected. They want him out of office. But they look at the state of the country. They look at the fact that the country elected him in 2016. They look at what's going on in terms of politics, in terms of the Democratic primary, and they don't feel hopeful that he's going to be a one-term president.
I say to folks like that, think about what was so badly broken in this country that we would elect Donald Trump. Start there. And think about what Donald Trump ran on. He ran on corruption, right? He ran on he was going to drain the swamp. He ran on the fact that the whole process was broken. And that excited enough people across the country to carry him across the finish line. Let's never forget, 3 million more people voted for Hillary Clinton than for Donald Trump. But it was enough to get him across the finish line. And then he turned around and broke every one of those promises. But that fundamental question about who government works for, whether it's on your side or it's just on the side of the big donors and the corporate executives, that is the fundamental question in America today. And that's a question that's not Democrat versus Republican. It's a question that people across this country ask. In fact, just look at the numbers around this. When you ask people, Democrat and Republican, about corruption, both sides want to see real change. They want to see a government that doesn't just work for giant drug companies. They want to see a government that works for people who are trying to get prescriptions filled. They want to see a government that works for them. When you ask people about my 2-cent wealth tax, this tax on the top, 1/10 of 1%, Democrats and Republicans across this country support that. A majority say, yeah, let's do that. Not the folks in Washington, but across this country. When you look at the plan, like I've got to expand Social Security so that it's financially viable for decades to come, but we increase Social Security and disability payments, $200 a month, and pay for it by just asking those at the top 2% to pay a little more into the system. That's supported by Democrats and Republicans. So I look at this as, look at why he got elected. He got elected because we have a country that's been working better and better and better for those at the top and worse and worse and worse for everyone else. That's why 2020 is our chance. We can turn that around. Just going to take enough of us to get in this fight.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.